Okay. Hey! Infinite weak A. What? Okay.
Official pet right for your family? But first, our top story. President Hamilton returns from Pakistan today, completing his first visit to the country since the failed assassination attempt in Shahbazbad last May. In meetings with Pakistani President Farooq Salam, the two leaders agreed to a new joint initiative in the war on terror, whereby U.S. Marines will be stationed in Pakistan and given wider authority to conduct operations within the country. This is amidst growing tensions within Pakistan between the country's civil and military leadership, with many in the government calling on the ISI military intelligence agency to be investigated.
Unbelievable. After all that.
For the last time, let it go, Courtney. At least Armstrong will never be president.
Hmm.
But, I mean, Raiden.
There he is.
I have excellent news. We are approved. The new corporation is established.
Yay!
Nice work, Doc. I guess the world's first cyborg staffing firm is officially open for business.
We are certified for construction and long-term nursing care, but this is just the beginning. The potential for new roles cyborgs can play is limitless.
And we're sure this isn't child labor?
The older children can work now, the rest when they come of age. And it's strictly voluntary, you know.
We're not running a charity here, huh?
Ooh.
Oh,
Nice
Donations
reflexes.
alone would not even cover their maintenance. Besides, this way they'll learn a trade. Perhaps some discipline, huh?
it's not a perfect solution. But you know what? At least these kids will get a decent education.
Well, I'm not about to return them to the streets or to broken homes. At least we can give them a chance. Huh? Oh. Oops.
An imperfect solution for an imperfect world.
Well, another benefit. A peaceful application for all my research.
Since when do you care?
Well, recent events have been food for thought, shall we say?
No kid.
Speaking of recent events, how's our new recruit working out?
Ah, yes, quite well. Quite well.
Oi, Sonny! Where you have this then?
Hang on. Just give me 1 second.
Yeah, okay. You make me head spin, you know? You're same age as me, but all this spaceship, you're genius, girl. And you're hot for days.
Huh? Where did that come from?
Woo.
Alert. Alert. Rescinding.
Ow.
This is about a crazy world, nah? For me see that ninja, me never think I've been this kind of life.
Yeah.
So he did lose his arm then.
Huh?
He rescued me too, you know. Saved my life. I owe him everything. To some people, he'll always be Jack the Ripper. I know all about his past. He had it rough. And he hurt a lot of people. But that's not the Raiden I know. The Raiden I know is a hero.
Yeah. Oh. That's it. Woo! Can I control a sword? No. Jim Ward was the doctor. Okay, well, what can we say about this game in a kind of Cosmo review? It's fun, most of it. Unfortunately, it's extremely frustrating. The tutorial was very simple, very straightforward. I mean, it didn't even tell you how to jump, it didn't tell you any of the controls, it didn't even tell you anything really about how to play the game with the sword. There's obviously, as the learning curve isn't just steep, it's almost vertical in some cases, because in order to defeat certain of the bosses you need to learn what weaknesses they have or what you need to do. And it wasn't towards the end that I actually figured out how to use the blade properly, or even how to even do half the shit to parry properly. I mean, it just wasn't really clear. And that's just frustrating. I mean, if you're going to make a game, you've got to give hints, you've got to give a little bit of tutorial, especially with something so complicated as this, is saying, you know, what you got to hit, how you got to hit it. You know, giving little messages here and there is useful, you know, especially if the person's struggling and dying over and over and over again, because if you keep dying over and over and over again, it's not fun, it's tedious, it's boring. Still, no matter, you know, the game's fun, the game's quite good. Once you get the hang of it, and then you can enjoy it quite happily. And I think the stealth is absolutely ridiculous. Just going yourself as a box and a barrel, and apparently you can do something with the 3D pictures, but I didn't even try that. I mean, but other than that, you know, the graphics good. The controls are a little all over the place, really. I mean, the speed's nice, but then it's hard to control, it's hard to jump, it's hard to time things right without sort of little hints here and there. So I don't know, it's a good game, but it's not a great game, if that makes sense. You know, it has potential, but I'm not going to say, you know, it's one of my top games, because as good as it is, as much fun as it is, it's not something I'm going to be going woo about. But I'm glad I played it, because it was interesting. The blade mechanic was kind of cool, chopping all up into pieces and everything, but I just think it was just a little bit loose, too loose for my liking. So yeah, there you go. I can't skip this. I'm stuck forever in a credit sequence. Konami. Special thanks. Oh no, in Frankfurt, come on. Going to the translation unit now. Ooh. And plus, you know, well, and going back to the story, you know, every story has a moral, and I understand, you know, they want to sort of analyse the whole meaning of war and what kind of effects it has on things, but seriously, if I wanted that much moral sort of ammunition, I'd watch Sesame Street or something. You know, it was just constant, you know, what is war? How does it affect people? Is it the corporations? What's good and bad? You know, why do you fight for? What do you fight for? Yada 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 yada. I mean, I know that Metal Gear games are famous for their cutscenes, but seriously, that's just, you know, it's just, I know it's just the way it's done, but it's just. Whew. Especially towards the end, that was just ridiculous. All this talking and yada yada yada. Music was good, granted, you know, it was well sort of integrated in the game, you know, it was good. No doubt it's going to cause no end of copyright strikes on YouTube, but c'est la vie. I'm not so worried about that. They actually have in-game posters and poster girls. So into the PC stuff now. Oh, for God's sake. Is that it? No! I'm sorry, who made that again? Konami? Never heard of them. Oh, it's Konami Digital Entertainment and Konami Digital GmbH. Is that it now? Are we done? Hooray! What's next?
And how's business?
Oh, good, good. Herr Doctor's research and staffing service certainly help.
I hear World Marshal's looking for a buyer.
Well, you cost them a lot of money, huh? Not to mention killing their funding. Literally. The breathtaking program is finished, but the larger company is not, I'm afraid. Someone will buy them. PMCs are in demand once again.
Yeah. Fighting for reasons they don't understand. Causes they don't believe in.
Beg pardon?
No. Nothing.
So, your mind is made? You will not come back.
Sorry, Boris.
I understand. But then, what will you do?
Keep on killing, son. Keep on killing.
More to fight.
Revengence. Uh, 107 continues. Well, I'm not surprised. Only cut off 3 left legs. Ugh, terrible. So there you go. Complete normal or higher difficulty in 8 hours. Mr. 1%. Samurai, complete normal or higher difficulty. Battle tested. Cut your enemies into at least 1,000 times using blade mode. So there you go. So got a C, which is crap. And that's it. Okay, well, if you've been watching this on YouTube, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and by all means check out any other videos or playthroughs that interest you. Make comments, tell me what you like about it, what you don't like about it, if there's anything else you think I should play. Until then, this is Cosmo, signing out.